So when I take a look at the overall first year of myself as a YouTube content creator, I would probably have to say that it was definitely the year where I learned the most and really got a feel for what I wanted to be. And it's kind of interesting because of the fact that when it comes to most people in the YouTube community, it sometimes could take a little bit longer into really getting an understanding of what someone wants to be in terms of a presence, whether they want to be extremely active, not so active, etc. And one of the few things that definitely fascinated me when I first started to pay a little bit more attention to actual content creators was the comments section. That was something that I thought could play a very big role in regards to what I was doing, as well as really trying to just let people know that there is a new creator out there that is really just not necessarily trying to be extremely popular, but just someone that is willing to learn, willing to understand, and willing to share. One of the first series of communities that I first discovered before I became a content creator was the video game community, because at that time I was still playing World of Warcraft, and I was playing because of the fact that a lot of my really good friends were playing, so I felt it was a little bit more worthwhile. But there were a whole bunch of people that were giving out game tips, doing walkthroughs, giving people news on what was going on in the game, and I think what was very interesting, at least to me, was the fact that a lot of the people that were making those kinds of channels were female. What I know that's different between men and women when it comes to video games in particular is that women do like to talk. And I appreciate that because it gives me the opportunity to become more comfortable in a situation, to get an opportunity to learn more in a situation. So I decided to start sending comments out to some of the people that I was watching, especially when I was starting to get my feet off the ground and creating content. And I actually did get a couple of responses, which I thought was really, really cool. And one of my first videos that I decided to do outside of just reviewing movies was to also make a series of voice reels featuring my voice talents. And the first one that I did was a Simpsons voice reel, and I actually shared the video because one of the things that YouTube did offer in the earlier stages was the video response option, which gives you the opportunity to actually send a comment with a video attached, and I sent that specific video. And the content creator really liked it, and she actually shared it with a lot of her subscribers, and that was when I actually started to see my subscriber count go up a little bit. And one of the other things that made me very happy was people were starting to take a look at some of my other videos, which were just reviews at the time of movies, and maybe an update or two, because I started doing the updates very early in my career here. And people were actually sending me comments, and it got me really excited because I got the opportunity to start writing back. And people who weren't even subscribed told them, if you want to see more, you know you're welcome to subscribe. And another impactful thing that happened was a specific YouTuber who I have no idea what happened to, but her name was Sophie. Her channel was Sophie Sofster, and she left me a very insightful comment on one of my earlier movie reviews in 2011, basically giving me some real constructive criticism, saying that I was making very, very long videos and really dragging on with some of my sentences. And that was when I decided to really take a look at everything that I was writing down, be a little bit more concise rather than just constantly rambling. And of course, the other thing that was very impactful about that year was the fact that my friend who helped me get my YouTube channel started stopped being able to edit my videos for me due to just having no time, and I just said to myself, if this is going to be any opportunity for me to learn how to make these videos and edit them myself, then I'm going to do it right now. So you definitely see a different transition in my videos from beginning to end in 2011 when you take a look at the introductions at the beginning of the year compared to the ones that are at the end of the year. And when 2011 came to a close and I looked back at everything that I had done, I was just extremely excited for another year. I felt that this was something that was going to be a usual piece of my free time and my routine because I just had a great time. I got a lot of positivity towards it, and I had no idea what was in store for me in 2012 within YouTube and without, because even though this year was the year where I learned so much, 2012 was going to be a major year of change for me. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.